Gather close, children. Gather close, all you old and young alike. The fire is warm, and the stars above shine like the watchful eyes of our ancestors. Tonight, I shall tell you the tale of Princess Nyah and the Mirror Pool, a story whispered across generations under the moonlit sky. Long, long ago, in the heart of the emerald forests of Zamunda, there lived a princess named Nyah. She was known not just for her grace and beauty, but for a secret so deep, even the trees leaned closer to listen. You see, by day, she walked among the people, with skin the color of soot, rough garments, and a veil over her face. To all who saw her, she was merely a servant girl, quiet, humble, unnoticed. But when the sun climbed high and the forest creatures took to their midday slumber, Nyah would slip away, barefoot and unseen, through the narrow vine-covered trails to the Mirror Pool, a sacred lake said to reflect not just the face, but the soul. There, alone and safe, she would disrobe and step into the water, and oh, the pool would sing with joy. As she bathed, the black soot on her skin would melt away, revealing her true form. Skin that shimmered like golden honey, eyes deep like twilight rivers, and hair that flowed like woven silk. She was no servant girl. She was a princess in hiding, the rightful heir to the kingdom of Nyori, cursed by jealous kin and hunted by shadows. Now listen well. Far away, in the northern reaches of the same kingdom, there was a warrior prince named Io. He was brave, yes, and wise, but restless. His heart felt the pull of something unseen. One afternoon during a hunt, his feet wandered off the path, led perhaps by fate itself, and he found himself near the Mirror Pool. Curious, he tied his stallion to a tree and approached, his presence hidden by thick brush. And what did he see? At first, only a figure kneeling by the pool's edge. A girl, it seemed, with dark skin and plain rags. She began to wash, and as the water kissed her skin, the soot dissolved, and light itself seemed to rise from her flesh. Prince Io's eyes widened. His breath caught, for before him stood not a servant girl, but the very woman who haunted his dreams, a face from the faded stories his mother once told him. Could this be the lost Princess Nyah? He wished to rush to her, but his feet refused. His heart beat like a djembe drum. Who was she truly? Why the disguise? What was she hiding from? That night, Prince Io did not sleep. His thoughts danced like restless spirits. So the next day, before the forest stirred, he returned to the hidden place. This time, he hid beneath the shade of an old baobab, still as a lizard basking in the sun. When Nyah came again, with her cows in tow, she thought herself alone. She sang to them as she bathed, songs of sorrow, of loss, of love lost and kingdoms betrayed. Prince Ao, hearing her voice, felt her pain as if it were his own, and as the soot melted once more and her face shone with royal grace, the truth became clear. This was no ordinary girl. This was the spirit of a queen, carved by hardship, but unbroken. And in that moment, under the watchful eye of the ancestors, Prince Io vowed to restore her to the throne and protect her with all his strength. But, that is another tale for another night. Children, remember this. What you see is not always what is. Sometimes the brightest stars are hidden behind the darkest clouds, and those who walk in rags by day may well be royalty beneath the moon. And that, my children, is the tale of Princess Nyah and the Mirror Pool. Let it live on in your hearts, and may you one day tell it by your own fires, under your own stars.